Oh, it's on. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
know.
said it's on.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Hello. Sat up, sat up. Three, two, one, go. Greetings, family. Welcome to another one of your FRANK26 UB2Bs. I want to make sure, oh, by the way, it is the 24th of April 2024. I greet you in agape love. We are KTFalways.com. We give all honor and glory to our Heavenly Father before we do anything. And they can't hear?
Muffled.
Muffled. Does this make a difference? I'm going to talk for about 30 seconds here. Tell me, by moving this microphone away from my persona, are you able to hear clear? Is it a better sound? They say yes?
Better, but background noise.
No kidding. I can't win. There's just no way we can win. Much better? What was the difference between 5 seconds ago and now?
Muffled.
Well, it should still be muffled. Muffle, 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 muffle. How's that sound? Well, it sounds muffled. Yeah, because I'm saying muffle, 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 muffle. So what if I said clear, 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 clear? Anyways, family, be serious, because what's the title of your, and by the way, welcome. We give all honor and glory to our Heavenly Father before we do anything. And what's the title of your UB2B, family? So I'm not about to make a mistake here. And we're trying to get him on the sat phone. So my question to you, family, is, can you hear me? Is this better? Please let me know, because I'm not going to bring in Walkingstick and embarrass myself.
Move it to the third button down.
Move it to the third button down. That wasn't my question. Ah, he stopped. That, oh. Thanks, bruh. The big refrigerator. What?
He just...
He waved. Photobomb! So, okay, what if I bring it down to this lower part? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Here comes another truck. Boy, this is ridiculous. And the last thing I need is Wrinkle Shirt to make fun of all the noise that I've got, Tink. Because I showed him an iron tree yesterday. You think that he got my message? iron tree, get it? Wrinkle, okay. Anyways, back to reality. Can you hear me, family? This will be the last time I'm going to ask. Are you capable? You can let go of it, sweetheart. Okay, is it okay? Are you capable of hearing me, family? Going once, going twice,
It's fine.
and
It's fine.
oh, it's fine? And I'm going thrice, because I don't want to hear nobody tell me, oh, I couldn't hear. All right, so we've established that we can hear, correct? All righty. Next thing that we need to establish is the fact that everything I'm going to share with you, it's just strictly in my opinion. And the third thing that I would like to say is that, yeah, look at the title of your UB2B. Walkingstick is going to be with us Copy. In fact, he's with us. But the reason why I invited Walkingstick is because yesterday I gave you his notes. You let me know if they say they can't hear. Now the crazy thing is I can't find the notes. Here they are. Number one, and I'm going to repeat this, and the reason why is because our transcriber, Shang Doodle, is transcribing on Mondays and Wednesdays, like she always does. But I believe that y'all, a good portion. Wait, I believe that a good portion of our KTFA family may have missed these notes because we don't have our transcriber yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over these notes again because they were very important. These are the notes that number one sent to us. And where is number one? With Aki. And where is number one in Aki? In Dearborn, Michigan. Where is Sudani? He's in Iraq. Where is Alak? We kind of lost track of him, but we think he's still in the United States. But he's been sending a lot of messages to the Iraqi citizens. Recorded messages. Now, what happened was that in these meetings that number one is at with the CBI, it is everybody that you can think of, every contract that Sudani has ever signed, every bank that is going to be involved, all the banks that were restrictions are now restriction free. Every big oil company is there. The Minister of Finance, the Minister of Planning is working with all of these. And there's going to be a slew of more articles that are going to be coming out. And the reason why, it is to continue the explanation of the monetary reform to the Iraqi citizens. And don't look at me that way and say, well, why don't you put it on silent? I know what I'm doing, okay? This is the explanation that is getting to a deeper level with the Iraqi citizens. In this explanation phase, in my opinion, the information on the new lowered notes, the information on the new exchange rate will be disclosed to the citizens of Iraq in the flow of this information that is going to be now released. For example, Eddie today said, Alak sent a letter to the Finance Committee about a statement, quote, a desire has come. Mr. Frank, help us. We don't understand what he means by that. Eddie, Walkingstick wants you to know that, quote, a desire that, quote, it is a desire to change the exchange rate. This is what my team's opinion is on that statement. That statement has been around for a while, Eddie, but there will now be a slew of press conferences with all of the GOI, Barzani, CBI, I am so sorry. You know that I'm sick. Yeah, but there will be a slew of press conference with all of the GOI, Barzani, CBI, everybody that is at this meeting, all of them standing, all of them standing, planning, and supporting the reforms of Sudani. I want to double check. Are you able to hear me okay? Aki told, this is getting ridiculous. I can't compete with this noise. They can hear me? You can hear me, huh? All right, I'm not even going to think twice about all this noise. So, at these meetings, where number one and Aki's at. Aki told Walkingstick that he also heard these same words from Alak. Paraphrasing, Mr. Frank, the comment was about changing the exchange rate. These words came up in these meetings that we're having right now. Number one was in the last few meetings, and he said, yes, that is exactly what Sudani said in our meeting. He told it to large companies, to every investor, to every massive contract, to all the big oil companies. They all know the exchange rate of the IQD is going to change. Remember, Frank, tell the KTFA family what we said. Number one, they want to be paid only in IQDs. What does that tell you? Number two, these contracts are guaranteed. Guaranteed means a new exchange rate because the program rate has always meant a program rate. They're all excited about what they're doing right. I don't not to read that part. They're all excited to the investors, and that means that their money and their projects will be protected when they come into Iraq. They understand Article 8. Some other guru says, oh, they're waiting for Article 8. Man, when you hear someone say that, you got to run as far away from them as possible. Article 8 is ancient history. It's older than mythology. And for them, I saw that someone sent that to me. Hey, look, Frank, isn't this exciting? We're going to get Article 8. They've been in Article 8 for over a year and a half, man. Catch up. Mustard. Walkingstick said, hey, Frank, they didn't bring the largest delegation in Iraq's history to D.C. just to play pinochle. You knucklehead. Jarhead, hoorah. We have the desire is a quotation, Frank, that is from the past. I didn't tell you that yesterday. This quotation is from a quote that was released a long time ago. Dr. Shabibi said, remember what he told Blue Star? Remember what he told Blue Star? We have the desire to bring back the purchasing power of the Iraqi dinar to the 80s and 90s. Oh, snap. That's right, I remember, sir. Now that I've caught you up with the notes that we had from yesterday, what I want to do now, light it up. What I want to do now is called Walkingstick. This is only, I think, the second time I've ever brought him onto one of our calls. And I want you to be respectful. If you can hear his voice, please tell me. Please tell me so that I can make some arrangements to change this. And as I talk to him, you're going to understand what we're doing. You know what he just did, Tink. You know what he just did. Hey, do that again. I'm going to give the earpiece to Jan. Hold on. Tell him that you're on. Tell him. Tell.
I'm here. I'm here. What did you just say to him? I got so funny.
It's funny. That's funny. You're sick. You know that? You're sick. I thought I was sick. Hold on. Let me tell him what you just did. I call here. Hold on a second, family, love, so as you can see. Does it show his name? I call Walkingstick, right? You can see the numbers are rotating right there. And as he answers the phone, he says,
Number you have.
"The number you have dialed is no longer in service. Please hang up and get the hell out of my." Oh, brother, you're crazy. Hey, thank you for this time together. Okay. I appreciate it, sir. God bless you. All right, looky here, brother. What happened is that I would like to read to you what Eddie sent to us this morning. You already know what he said yesterday, and you gave me the notes, and I just reread the notes from yesterday so that everybody here could catch up with us. Now, here's what I've got from today, and I'm finding all of this to be very interesting. And I need your help to overlap. What is happening with Aki, number one, in Dearborn, Michigan? What they're saying to us, what they're doing, is what is being echoed in Iraq to the Iraqi citizens, but it's not being put out official or in an article yet. So here we go, sir. I'm about to read the first the report, and then I'll stop and say whatever you want to say, okay? And I'll repeat it. Television says that the budget will reach Parliament next week. But if not, well, maybe by May the 9th or just before they go to break. Now we think, Mr. Frank, that the exchange rate will pop and force them to do an emergency session. Then they will have to vote, because based on what we are talking about here in the streets, there's just way too much of a chance of corruption with inside trading if it goes to Parliament with the rate. So, we thinking, ask Mr. Walkingstick, CBI will pop it maybe after the 9th or before and force Parliament to do an emergency session and vote it in? What is your comment on that, sir? It's 100% correct? Is that what you said? That's exactly what they're going to do, sir? So they're going to go ahead, go. They're going to force it. They're going to force it. May I ask, sir, who's forcing it? The GOI is forcing it. So that means that Sudani wants this now, get it over with, quit horsing around. Would you say that Sudani wants this for the people now? That is correct. Those were the comments that were made. Promises must be kept. Right. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Let me read you the next one, okay? The next report, he came in about 3 hours later. Mr. Frank, remember we told you that they were doing audits with the banks here? Well, it turns out that we were just told that there's one with $600 million scam that is going on with travelers and the American dollar. Mr. Frank, there's just no end to corruption in our country. But we know that Sudani is doing his very best to protect us, especially with a new exchange rate that will be coming. That's his second report. Do you have any comments on that, sir? Yes, that's the rule of law. That's the party under Maliki. And that party is being shut down. Oh, Maliki's people are being shut down? Wow. By the IMF, World Bank, who else? IMF? CB. AMF, IMF, CBI, they're all because they're funneling funds to Iran, and they're doing it looks like through the border when they exchange. They are enriching themselves. In other words, sorry, so go ahead. Just like the private banks. They're just like the private banks that were shut down. They were all part of a political party. These Iranian politicians are still trying to do what they've been doing, but they're doing it through other means. But they're not succeeding like they used to. Wow. Alrighty. Thank you, sir. I'm reading the third report for today. Okay. That's why. Hold on a second, sir. I just want to show the family what I'm reading to you. That's why we think with corruption all over Iraq, they will announce the new exchange rate, and then Parliament will have to do an emergency session to make the vote. It's just that there are so many crooks in our nation, Mr. Frank. This is what was preventing our new exchange rate. It's different now. Your comment, sir? That is correct? Yeah, that is correct. The new exchange rate is determined by the CBI. It is on behalf of the GOI. Oh, well, yeah. And that's why we see Sudani and Allah working together like crazy right now. And the messages that Allah is sending, I don't care if it's recorded or not. Yesterday he told the people, chill, we got this. You think we forgot what we promised you? The lifting of the 3 zeros to add purchasing power? We haven't forgotten. That was amazing. Yes, sir. What people need to understand is, in any exchange rate, in a budget that is it's nothing more but a line item in the budget. It is voted on by Parliament. When they get to that line item of the new exchange rate, boom, there it is. They vote on it. They got no choice. Bless you. Exact. There you go. 100. That's 100% correct, family. What I'm saying. Everything we're sharing with you is in my opinion, but it's 100% my opinion. What'd you say? Yeah. He said it's 100% right. That is correct, Frank. What you're saying is a fact. But I can't say that, sir. He says it's a fact. Okay. What'd you say? A glorious fact? That is a fact. I got you. There you go. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything more that he sent, because we're almost done here, brother. And I thank you so much for the time. CBI, the 9th, I told you that. The audits, I told you that. That's why we think with corruption, they will announce the rate, and then Parliament will have to do the emergency session and make the vote. There's so many crooks. Oh, yeah, I read that to you. So here's what I said to him. I like your thinking, Eddie. Yeah, I agree with your procession of events to occur. You see, your leader, Sudani, is doing a wonderful job, and he is soon to talk to you directly. Like I told you, Eddie, everything waits for the new exchange rate, especially the budget. Mr. Frank, here's another report, sir. Mr. Frank, the television is now saying that some of the banks that had restrictions on them have been lifted, and the others will soon be lifted in time. And I said to him, in time for the new exchange rate. Yes, sir, what do you think about that statement of his? That's a fact too? They're they're limiting Iranian political influence from Iran, inside of Iraq. Just like for the new exchange rate, all profiteering had to stop. And that's what we're seeing, all of these things being controlled and managed. Those guarantees were made with the UST, IMF, AMF. Those guarantees were made worldwide, and they can still continue on with their monetary reform. And in a nutshell, so in a nutshell, this phase right now is not only just to communicate to the citizens of Iraq, but also to continue to collect any of these Iranian politicians that are still stealing money. That's what's going on right now. This is the phase, educating the citizens and continuing to clean up all of these corruption. Because like Eddie was saying, sir, he says that they all know that the new exchange rate is coming. They all are anticipating it. They keep he says, they keep telling us. Of course they are. Yeah, that's right. Well, of course they are is right. Hey, brother, you still stand fast that they're going to be putting up these big screens, these big, yes? Oh, yes, that's happening. And that's going to be reserved for Sudani, isn't it? Those screens are for him, aren't they? Yeah. All right. The GOI will be shoulder to shoulder. They'll all be wearing football pads, shoulder pads, huh? They'll all. So all these people that are at the meeting right now with number one and Aki and everybody, all these people, how's it? All these people, they're there. I lost my train of thought because I said hi to somebody. All these. Oh, that's not what I was going to say. All these people that we're talking about right now, that they're talking with number one and Aki and everybody. Those are all the people that are going to be standing in back of Sudani when he makes that big announcement. Number one is going to be on that photograph? Aki, will Aki be on it? No kidding! No, okay. That's... I can't say this? Yeah, I know I can't say that. Well, then that makes... I know I won't say it, sir. But that makes a lot of sense why he's there. That type of position, oh my dear God. And that's why we've been blessed to have this type of information. So yeah, number one and Aki will be shoulder to shoulder when he's doing the presentation to the Iraqi citizens. My goodness. Hey, listen, let's start to wrap this up. The phrase, we have a desire. I told the family just now, hold on. Excuse me. I told the family that number one and Aki, they heard Sudani say this, correct? Well, exactly, and that's what we're teaching tonight. That phrase, we have the desire, has been used in many other articles in the description of the monetary reform process. And it started way back with John, with Blue Star. When Blue Star asked Dr. Shabibi at the United Nations, when you're going to add value back, he goes, oh, well, we have the desire to return our currency back to the 80s and 90s, yeah, when conditions are secure and stable. Exactly right. Walkingstick says, exactly. Oh my word. I tell you what, hey Tink, are you able to read? Can you read what it says?
Some of it.
See, family, let's just take 5 minutes. Ask me a question that you would like to ask Walkingstick because we're starting to wrap this up, okay? And don't ask for a date or a rate. Be constructive. Well, my brother, yeah, this article or these words, we have the desire. I believe we're going to be hearing them very soon. Are you there? Okay. Yeah, I believe we're going to hear these words very soon. Anyways, I'm opening the floor up to see if anybody has a question. Check this out, Walkingstick. The family wants to know, how do you feel? How's your strength? How's your body? Oh, he says, I feel really good thanks to them. Thank you very much for what you've done for me. Next question.
What's the next major step that has to happen?
What is the next major step that has to happen? I think we made it very clear, family. We're looking for Sidani to make an announcement on these bulletin boards. But how about you, sir? What would you say? What should we look for? That actually is it? They're going to come out and talk to them. It'll happen pretty much at the same time, Frank. It is leading up to that event. Next question.
Well, they're asking dates.
Nothing really constructive. Oh, family, that's a shame.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Are the screens being put up in Baghdad?
He says he appreciates that. Thank you for putting up with the bad guys with me. Trust me, family. Walkingstick would have banned half of you by now, so don't. Isn't that right, sir? I wouldn't have had much of a form left. He's busting the guy. Alrighty, well, there's no more questions, so let's end it because I need to let him go. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul, and it is extreme.
Noisy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right now. Roger that. Shout out Tony D from Walkingstick. Thank you. He will be in touch. Shout out Tony D from Walkingstick. Thank you. He will be in touch. All right, my brother. Well, you take care of yourself, and I'll call you tomorrow, okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take care. Yes, sir. Bye-bye. That was nice. Woo, it's loud. I had these on. That was nice, wasn't it? I wish I could let you hear his voice, but I'm not about to disrespect him. A lot of the people on our teams, if you heard their voices, you would say, what? Why in the world are they there at KTFA? Because they don't want to be anywhere else. I love you. You take care of each other. Hawaiians and anybody else that wants to come that is here in Oahu, I will see you this coming Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know the address. Take care of each other, love each other, respect each other, visit each other, pray for each other. Because this is what our Father wants of us. And we are His children. Sweet aloha. Now before I say goodbye to you, now that we're done with the dinar, would you like to take a walk across the street to Waikiki Beach? A very famous beach. Come, let's have some fun for about 5-7 minutes, and then we say goodbye. know why he was late? He was late because he was waiting for the job. Hey, Tink.
Yep.
Wanna go for a walk?
Yep.
Okay. Wanna go Waikiki Beach?
Yep.
Okay, come beach. This restaurant is called Cheeseburger from Paradise. And I will run along the edge and I'll pretend that I'm killing a cockroach while they're eating. It grosses them out. I'm not gonna do it though. I'll show you how I do it. And while I'm doing that, along there, all those people look at me like, wait. Come on, man. So as you walk across the street, you're now at the famous Waikiki Beach. We'll take you there and I'll take you over to the fountain. This is the opening I told you about. Right there. It causes a high pressure Venturi effect. I'll go around that wall all the way out there. And then I come right here. And you see the wave that's coming in? I wait for the wave. I wait for it. I wait for it. Wait for it. Here it comes. Get ready. Get ready. And you get up and, whoa! And that wave brings me over the rocks. But now that I have a bag on my side, boy, I got to be careful. I don't rip this thing off. And then when you're all done, that's over here. That's Duke's, the Pink Hotel, the Sheraton, Hilton Village, all of the Waikiki Strip area. Over on the other side, you take a shower right there, and bathrooms over there. Are you capable of walking through this way, babe?
Yeah.
Let's go down that way. Somebody left their shoes. I would take them, but they're not my color. That's $9.95. walking stick. He's falling back. Hold on, brother. Hold on. So help me if you tell me that this is a disconnected line. What's up, buddy? Can you hear me? Yeah, go for it. What's happening? Well, actually, what we're doing is I walk across the street and I'm showing them the fountain. Okay, hold on. How about now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, we walked across the street. We walked across Kalakaua Avenue where we stay, and I brought them over here so that they could see the fountain and Waikiki Beach. There's something? Yes, sir, go ahead. Say that again. Oh, yeah. Okay, I did that kind of, but I will do it again, I promise. Yeah, I did the Tony D, and I'll do this one now for everybody. Understood. I'll explain it, not to worry, okay? No. Not to worry, I'll take care of it. That means they're watching you? Oh, I'm watching you, pardon me. No, it does. Of course it does. It might be 16. Of course it does. Same with me. I appreciate my wife. I appreciate all these doctors. Everybody that you get to know. I will. I'll take it. All right, that's all. Take care. Bye-bye. You too. Bye-bye. That's interesting. Walking stick. He just called back to say, listen, I'm on these meds. I said, yeah, what's wrong? I didn't apologize. I didn't do it right. You didn't do what right? The note? No. I should have right away apologized and said thank you to everybody. Do you understand, Frank? They've kept me alive. Oh, no, sir. I explained to them. We gave a shout out to that gentleman, and I told everybody how grateful we were for all the financial help for the last 7 years. I think you all have been helping him. He says, make sure they understand how much I appreciate that, how much I respect what they have done to keep me alive. And I said, oh, trust me, they know. If not, you'd be 6 feet. He said, "Ura, I would." Alrighty, we done. Are we done, babe?
Yep.
Happy. Okay, baby, I'm done. And I'm done. So y'all take care of each other, okay? I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. This was an interesting UB2B today. It'll be more interesting tomorrow. Bye-bye.